Welcome back to Soccer Cards United. It's time for episode 141 of the best soccer card podcast in the world. My name is Jason. That's Enzo. Hi, Enzo.
Hello, Jason.
For the people that are watching on YouTube, I'm going to do this.
Wow.
And look over here, and you're in the same room.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of a split screen situation.
We've changed some stuff up.
Yeah.
We've been working on it. We've been talking about this
For a while. And now we finally did it. Yeah.
It took a lot of figuring out. We had a lot to do in this room, and we think we have figured it out.
90% there, I would say. I would hope. So, shall we... and by the way, what just for obviously people who are listening... Oh, if you're listening and it sounds different, there's different microphones today. So...
That's big.
We got new boom arms for the microphones. The old mics didn't work with the new boom arms, so in the meantime we're using these other mics. Don't concern yourself with it, but that's why we sound different.
Do you think we sound good though?
I think we sound excellent, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm making a big mess of this.
What are you doing to me? Run an order.
I'm adding something in that I don't know if you had.
Yeah, but
This one.
there's all different colours and everything.
Yeah, I was trying to just make sure you know that was something I put on.
Alright.
Do you know?
Highly irregular. Okay.
Thanks.
So we have exciting news before we start. We have a bit of an eBay event.
A bit of an eBay event.
Do you want to tell people about that?
Yeah, I've been sweating the last 4 days putting this together. This is a little bit of an eBay event, as you say. Still get me back for calling it a test dummy. But you know what, Jason?
What?
Feels like now we're the test dummies. eBay have reached out to us, and they've been doing this with a few different people. And they wanted us to run a 100 card auction, all starting at 99 cents.
Yep.
99p perhaps. Launch it for 10 days. They said they're going to make a little banner somewhere on eBay to kind of give it a bit of promo and just see how that goes. And we said we famously don't get on well with eBay because they kind of
They oppress us.
They oppress Irish people.
They try to suppress Irish identity by lumping us in with the UK, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, so instead of being just Europe and being access to the market that we have a free market in, they just pump us to people in the UK who are like, oh, they're not in the European Union, I'm not going to buy from them. And so it's basically a disaster. So we said doing a 100 card auction starting at 99 cents is going to be a bloodbath. But we will gladly take a bloodbath, Jason, if it means we can take those stats, bring it to eBay and say, hello.
Yeah.
What is your problem?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that there was an Irish bloodbath in the name of independence from the UK.
Oh my goodness.
So, no problem.
So listen, beyond that being a terrible idea, but one that we've decided to sign ourselves up for, I would also like to say it was just putting together 100 listings was
100 listings.
An absolute
pain.
It was a pain. It was doable, it was manageable, but it was a pain. Taking photos of everything, pain, doing descriptions, the way eBay. Can I actually just
go off, King?
Hello, eBay. Right, here's one for you. Every soccer card or any sports card release that comes out has a checklist, and in that checklist there's a defined number of possible cards that it can be. Most checklists, let's say there's 200 base cards, there's 200 cards, and then let's say every one of them have 6 different versions which are parallels, maybe number to 50, 25, all the way to 101 grand. So you have 200 base checklists. 200 of those cards have 6 different variations, so you have like what, 1,200 possible cards that could come out of that set?
Yes.
Why in the name of goodness can you not have that built into your sellable function? Yusufu Mukoku should never be able to be typed as Yusufu Mukoku with V's. Like, it should never happen. There's 1,200 possible, like, there's a fixed number, there's a finite number of possibilities when we're listing. Why can't I just say I'm in 2021 UEFA Champions League Chrome, Jude class, it's Jude Bellingham's rookie, number 64, boom, and everything else fills in. And then, is it a refractor? Yeah, it's the gold. Oh, so top 50, that fills in, boom, boom, boom. Is it graded or not? Yeah, it's PSA 10. Like, they don't let me put in a PSA 8.9, so why do they let me put in all this madness when I'm typing in my stuff? Why is it not built in? There's checklists. You have a literal data stack.
Why are we
typing it all in?
Why are we doing it? Yeah, I understand.
That made me... Why do I have to know how everyone's name is spelled? Why can't I just know their first name? Or why can't I just know, oh, it's number 64 on the checklist, now this crazy name is coming in? What's wrong with you? They're just not... Anyway, thanks for doing a little thing with us, eBay. So I listed all that, took a long time. have it officially up, and it's going to be up for the next 10 days. So it finishes on Sunday, the 12th of March.
Yeah.
It's a 10-day auction, all at 99 cents. And the listings are are they all active now? Let me double check. It's easier on my phone for some reason.
And did we say what our eBay username is?
That's another story. Our eBay username is Sports Cards United because Soccer Cards United got shadow banned for no reason. Thanks, eBay.
There is an eBay account called Soccer Cards United. However, it's not currently active.
Yeah, we can't get the name off that because it still exists. I have to email them to change the name. It's very complex. There's 15 that have not gone up, but the rest of them are all up. 36 of them have bids already.
Yeah.
And there's some good stuff. There's 101s in there. There's a 101 Inception Christopher Nkunku who just signed for Chelsea.
Yeah.
There is a PSA 10 Colour Blast Jack Grealish. There's a case of Bundesliga flagship. There's other boxes. There's all the UFC that you've seen me hit on. If anyone tuned into Instagram, I opened the UFC Immaculate. That's all up there, except for the Redemption. I didn't want to do that because it's the Redemption. So that's on card autos. There's some cool stuff. There's a lot of Inception. There's 101 printing plate Joe Scally, one for the Americans, Jason.
Yeah.
A lot of 5 Bundesliga cards, Bundesliga match tax of 5, a lot of red. Like it's a good collection of cards, I would say, to be putting at 99 cent auction. I would never, under the guise of myself, do that, I would say, Jason.
You're not a fan of the 99 cent auction?
No. But for the reasons outlined, like we don't get views.
I'd like to say this. I see people, listeners of ours, posting their eBay affiliate links.
True.
And I want some of that on our stuff. You know? What?
One thing I forgot, just because we're doing eBay auctions, Jason.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we're sheltered from eBay buyers. And by that I mean we've got our first eBay message, an inquiry.
Oh.
And the inquiry says, "Hi, how much would you be happy to accept now as a buy it now? Happy to pay immediately. So please let me know. Thanks."
What item is that on?
That's a Kylian Mbappe of 99 Inception.
Well, guess what, buddy? It's not ending the next Sunday.
Yeah, we can't. I'd love to accept an offer. Let me tell you.
I'd love to accept one, but
yeah, it's auction. I didn't go through the effort of an auction to give you a buy now, to negotiate a buy now.
Yeah.
I'm excited, Jason.
It's exciting stuff. So head on over to
Sports Cards United.
Sports Cards United on
and
eBay.
We have an official eBay shop which is actually called Soccer Cards United Shop. I don't know how.
If you need to, just send us an email and we'll send you a link.
Yeah, we should probably just link it out.
We'll link it out.
There you go.
So check our socials. Alright. Heading into Hobby HQ, I'd like to start with a correction. We started last episode with a correction as well, but I'm starting this one with a correction too. So we went through the Panini Revolution checklist on the last episode. And in the listed rookies, Karo Matoma for Brighton was not listed as a rookie. And I thought that was strange. And Jake the Mailman, who I learned today has an unbelievable collection of Mo Salah cards.
I learned that today too.
Got in touch and said Matoma has an RC shield, has an RC logo on his cards in Revolution, just not listed as such on the checklist. So let's put that to
bed. Okay.
We were also excited because Roy Keane had a Nottingham Forest card and the 101 was pulled and the image is not good at all.
Yeah, that was sad.
So that's annoying.
It looked like they superimposed a later date face onto his Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Absolutely.
Not great.
So, and then I was saying to you, Enzo, that his Pro Set rookie is a much better image. Yeah. And that it's a pity that Leaf have rights to the Pro Set because, like, between Roy Keane, Alan Shearer, whoever else in Pro Set, like, Pro Set Chrome would be fantastic if Topps had it.
That's true.
So hopefully...
It's a cool license.
It's a cool license, got a lot of heritage. Okay, but the main thing on the docket for Hobby HQ today is that over the last couple of days there's been the Topps Industry Conference, I think in Arizona. Is that right?
Don't know.
I think it was in Arizona. And we've had a lot of your favourite sports card correspondents have been there, and a lot of news from the Fanatics Topps Monopoly Empire.
It is in Arizona, Jason.
It is in Arizona. Very good. In the desert.
Good man.
Thank you. So one thing we learned is that, as previously teased on this program, UEFA Dynasty was confirmed.
Okay.
So we just had F1 Dynasty come out for the third year in a row.
Yeah.
And so we're familiar with Dynasty.
Oh yes.
But UEFA, if someone doesn't know, Enzo, what Dynasty's like, some people say Dynasty, what it's like, what could they expect?
1 card per box. Should be a patch autograph, and that autograph should be on card. Although we don't really know it's soccer, but it should be on card.
Right.
That's
exciting. High end.
High end.
Yeah.
I would say. I'm actually trying to investigate something right now as you're talking, Jason.
Okay.
I'm looking into baseball, which is not our
baseball dynasty.
Baseball dynasty, because here we go. 2020 baseball dynasty came out at $375.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I would like that kind of a price point for the soccer.
It doesn't have to be a 4-figure set, you're saying.
It doesn't need to be over £1,000 like the Dynasty, I think.
Yeah.
Like the Formula 1, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of depends. Like, are they going to make a really, really fire product checklist and keep the print run relatively low? Are we going to be getting
doesn't sound like that.
David Alaba patch autograph in a Dynasty box that you spent $800 for?
Yeah. I can almost guarantee.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It depends on how they make that. Like, that's an exciting product. Depends how they do it. They either have a really friendly price point and they have like a wide ranging checklist, or they tighten the checklist to kind of big hitters and have a more premium price point. I don't know, but I'm excited for that box. I'm hoping it kind of falls into the Inception category of pricing / checklist strength.
Yeah,
but don't know. And I'm hoping there's more on-card autos. I expect there'll probably be some sticker autos in there, but hopefully not. Who knows? I'm excited, but it's coming this year. I don't know when it'll come.
Sometime for 2020. So it's supposed to be for 2022-23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means it would be one of, apart from Eminence for the World Cup, it would be probably the most premium soccer set period in on the rosters for either of the two big hitters. Like Immaculate and Impeccable is kind of up there as well, of course, but I think Dynasty...
National Treasures?
I think Dynasty would...
trump that?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
And then also, you tell me about Paddock Club Chrome for F1?
Yeah. F1's equivalent of Stadium Club Chrome is apparently was confirmed for this year. And to be honest, I think that could be a really fun set.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Is the Paddock the equivalent of the Stadium?
Or is it more of the sideline?
Surely the Paddock is the dugout or the dressing room.
It's not Track Club Chrome.
It's not Track Club Chrome.
But on the track, how many images can you get? Nothing really. Everyone's in their car with the helmets on.
Right. Whereas in the stadium,
they do a few different bits.
You can get...
Who knows? I think it's just a fun name, but I get what you're saying.
Just interesting. Or maybe it's not. And then they also announced they have the license for Naruto.
Yep.
Did you watch Naruto when you were young?
I missed that phase, but it's a classic. People love it. The Naruto run.
Yeah, I just know the Naruto run.
When I seen that, I had to double check that it wasn't. You know, when like Avatar had like Avatar, and then I had the kind of the Blue Men Avatar, the two different.
James Cameron's Avatar movies, and then Avatar the
Airbender, the last
Airbender.
So when I see Naruto, I need to double check: is there more than one Naruto? But of course, I was wrong because there's only one. And they also teased Jason at the industry conference that the biggest ever
product announcement
is coming in the next month.
Yeah. So Watch the Breaks, who was reporting from the conference, asked his audience,
his following.
So he said at the Tops conference, Fnatic CEO Mike Mahan teased, within the next month we'll have the biggest product announcement in the history of trading cards. What do we think that announcement could possibly be? Asked Watch the Breaks. Let's see what some people said. One of ones will actually be limited to one per play. A lot of snarky replies in here.
People are sharp in the hobby.
Yeah. Sean Moore replies. Fnatic Sapphire. Satchel Price says, I struggle to believe that it's not an acquisition of either Upper Deck or Panini. I cannot fathom what else would qualify. Someone else says Fnatic's bought Upper Deck.
Oh.
They would announce a release that has live autos of previously Upper Deck exclusive athletes, as well as an announcement of a release of the Cup Sapphire to coincide with the NHL playoffs. So Upper Deck owns the hockey license, and I believe Michael Jordan and a couple of other high profile athletes are exclusive with UD. Let's see. Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time. Tiger Woods, maybe. So yeah. So a lot of people saying Upper Deck. Drew's Card Shop, another snarky reply. A product that releases and ships on time be a good start.
Oh my god.
That'd be the biggest announcement in the history of trading cards. So yeah. So someone says Frozen Factors was a tell. It's Upper Deck and all the IP they can't get in addition to getting the NHL license. Then someone else says bringing back Upper Deck as a secondary brand be incredible. I doubt we'd see it, but it's likely just the IP. But with Skybox, Fleer and Upper Deck as secondary brands with certain products would be incredible. Far more exciting once they get the NBA license would be great. So Upper Deck is kind of getting a lot of play.
A lot of people are saying, people are saying it makes sense for Fanatics to take Upper Deck. Would that mean we get some classic soccer, Jason?
Maybe.
Upper Deck had some Ronaldos.
Man United.
SP Authentic.
Yeah.
Some David Beckhams in that as well. Yeah. There's some heritage there for Upper Deck and soccer.
Absolutely. So that's a lot of people are saying Upper Deck for that, but who knows what it might be. Just going over to our friends at Sports Collectors Daily, Rich Mueller put together this handy little collection of nuggets from Fanatics.
Oh yeah. Topps
are putting some baseball products on hiatus. So a few familiar products will be part of the Topps baseball calendar this year. Enzo, do you think that any soccer products could go on hiatus from Topps, and which ones would you pick if so?
I would remove Flagship or Light. One of them has to go, in my opinion. You could make a case for both, but I would say just get rid of one of them. I would limit some of the Bundesliga stuff. I think Bundesliga doesn't need a Light or a Chrome variation.
Yeah.
Or sorry, a Light or a Flagship. My apologies.
That's okay.
What else?
I agree that one of those two has to
go.
Yeah,
it wasn't great.
Let's see. Topps tease Retrofactor cards, which is something for a Bowman thing.
That Retrofactor means like kind of like Lost Rookies.
Yes, I see that now. The cards will feature players throughout baseball history who never appeared on a Bowman card. The company will be offering a Bob Ross style on-demand set utilizing artwork. The company says it's working on biodegradable wrapping to reduce its carbon footprint.
That's nice.
Hey, lower your print runs. That's a good way to reduce your carbon footprint. Topps still plan on creating a Topps Chrome tennis product with top tour players. That's a lot of T's in that sentence. Top tennis product with top tour players.
You've really just tested our new mic's popping ability.
Yeah. If the mic could handle that, it can handle anything.
We don't need pop filters, ladies and gentlemen, if it handled that.
But it's been delayed because of the need to do individual licensing deals.
Oh, I don't know if it's in there. They announced that there's going to be 10 different Star Wars releases this year, including Flagship version. Flagship I don't love, but Star Wars license probably stretches, Jason, to be fair.
Yeah.
Especially in physical shops. But they also mentioned that they want to own the 4th of May as their Sapphire release date.
Right, May the 4th be with you.
They want that to be Sapphire Day.
Okay.
It's like it's May the 4th, and you take that kind of holiday, quote unquote, and that's the day Sapphire. I think that's a really good way to potentially penetrate the Star Wars base that are not card people.
Yes.
Every time May the 4th is happening, if there's a big hullabaloo about Sapphire, at some point Star Wars people are going to be like, what is this? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Go up and down the movie theatre lines handing out packs.
Ooh.
Our old friends over at Sports Card Investor, led by their fearless leader Jeff Wilson, were at the thing as well. They put some handy threads that you... What?
Oh, Joe's Sports Cards got me there. I can't say it on air. Very good tweet.
Is it a private message or a tweet?
No, it's a tweet. It's public.
But
find it. I know because...
Right. Good.
But very good. Very good use of Aroma Legends name.
Right.
But we can break what he's taught. I'll talk about this later. Actually, I'll sneak it in later.
Okay.
That's very good.
So, according to Sports Card Investor, some report...
Can I like that tweet?
Right, go ahead.
I don't know if I should.
Alright. Fanatics Collectibles' goal is to 10x the number of card collectors. So 3 major priorities right now. Improve the collector experience, grow the collector base, and create a healthy and durable ecosystem. Then you have the product announcement, Big League Baseball, Retrofractors. There's a major push to reduce the number of redemptions, hopefully to eliminate them. Okay. And then from day 2, what do they have? Frozen Fractors.
It sounds like the movie Frozen.
Yes.
That's what I think when I hear that.
Yeah.
They're doing a Frozen refractor set, I say to myself.
There will now be cards numbered 00 down to -5 of 0 with a Frozen Ice design.
If they got the Mortal Kombat license and had a 0-0 parallel, that'd be cool.
Yeah, for Sub-Zero. Yeah.
There you go, Jason. Look at that. We have a bit now. I wasn't sure. Your lack of Pokemon knowledge, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Do you know they did a Top Chrome Pokemon?
I did know that.
Because I sent it to you.
Yeah. So okay, I don't see when I see right. So going back to the first day thing, it said their thing was to create a sustainable ecosystem.
Yeah.
And the next day they're saying we're going into the minuses. We've gone as far up as we can.
Yeah.
And now we're going to start digging down.
I don't want to start hearing people be like, the 0-0, let's go.
No, I don't want to hear that.
0-0, what's that worth? Oh. It's worth nothing.
Absolutely not.
Aye. But look, it's happening, Jason. Just accept it, embrace it. What if you hit a -1 of something?
I don't want to.
Doesn't work for you?
Doesn't work for me. It's just not doing it for me.
It's not for you.
No. A Dune set coming in Q4 to correspond with the release of the new Dune movie, Dune 2. Top Scrum Tennis. I see all the Star Wars stuff. Tom Brady will have a baseball card in Bowman's draft picks because he was drafted by the Montreal Expos. And another quote from this Mike Mahan character, CEO of Fanatics Collectibles. He says this: "We are laser focused on We are laser focused on collector experience, and a redemption is a poor collector experience. We are doing everything we can to reduce and hopefully eliminate redemptions." I feel like in soccer, redemptions don't really play that big a part.
They're in there,
but they don't in Topps products.
You never get redemption.
For soccer, you rarely get redemptions.
I don't think I've ever got a redemption.
No, me neither.
More of a Panini thing.
Obviously,
Topps Baseball might have it.
Yeah, I think they do.
I think an easy way to eliminate redemptions is to, when you don't get the autograph, just don't put it in the checklist.
Yeah.
There's one way to do it. That's
a good way to create a sustainable ecosystem.
But redemptions are a pain. Like, I have a few from Panini, and I literally have a 101 Frank Kessie when he was in Milan kit. He's obviously not in Milan anymore, but it's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Take this code, go onto the Panini website and wait 2 years? I'm not really... I tried to get rid of it at the National. They wouldn't let me. They kept sending me to find a man with a beard. We have that documented. They said, go find your man with a beard and an arm tattoo. And I looked around the room and I said, that's everyone.
If you'd like to see that happening, you can go and watch our
National
vlog.
Hopefully this year is better.
It's in there.
Should I, Jason, I got 2 redemptions out of UFC. Should I put one of them into the pot of that thing? Remember the way there's like a system you have to apply for?
Yeah.
Should I do that way we have like a thing to do when we're at the National?
Yeah, a bit of closure as well from last year.
Or should I just redeem them both? Because I'm seeing on eBay if you redeem them, you're getting them back. Like they have them now already, ready to go.
Or maybe just redeem them then.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah. Can you put the Frank Kessie in the pot for the National?
Don't think so.
Midwest Box Breaks on Twitter was leaving the conference and had a flight and asked for questions. And I said, hey, was soccer talked about much at the conference or was it a bit of an afterthought? And he said, soccer had its own presentation. Look for growth in that category. Which I thought was...
They're not cutting back.
They're not cutting back. But I also thought that look for growth in that category was a funny thing to say to somebody named Soccer Cards United. Yeah, I probably will. I probably will look for growth.
That's what you're hoping for?
In that category. Because my name's Soccer Cards United.
Maybe the new logo threw him off. He didn't know who we were.
No, it's okay. I'm not. I don't mean to be.
No, but like maybe he didn't read it. You know.
I'm just messing around.
That wasn't a lot of information. Had its own presentation, right? What was in that presentation?
Well, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping for like
details.
But
wasn't to be.
The
UEFA Dynasty was the details, I suppose.
Yeah, and the J League, which Liam very funnily pointed out that was news we broke weeks ago.
Lads, come on. We were on stage and Tops, and we in fairness, so funny they said Soccer United didn't tweet about it.
No, kept that with ourselves.
Kept it to ourselves. We had 2 huge breaking news. We actually have 3. We don't think we say the other one, but we had 2 huge breaking news articles, and we just kind of sat on them. Forgot that everyone else would be interested.
Yeah.
But people, maybe said on the podcast. People
heard it, so it's just But
we could have done like a breaking news Instagram post.
We have a lot to learn from.
We learned a lot just in that moment.
Yeah.
Next time we do a Q&A with Tops and they give us nuggets publicly, we can take it and we can make an Instagram post about it. What if they were hoping for us to do that? They looked at us and said,
they certainly were. They certainly were hoping.
Guys just kept it to themselves. Just said, "Oh, that's class."
Well, we did it live for the people at the show.
Yeah, but we didn't then report it to the people not at the show.
We did on the podcast. See, I think a lot of people ultimately want an excuse not to listen to the podcast, and I'm not happy to provide them with one.
If you start posting everything that you're gonna say,
what's the point of me sitting here twice a week and doing it?
Okay.
I don't like the sound of my own voice that much.
All right, Jason.
One more thing from the conference.
Would you like to go to one of those conferences?
I would not.
I would. So there you go.
That's
company gets to send Enzo next year.
That's why this works.
That's why it works.
Because I have no interest in doing that. You have an interest in doing that.
So I do it.
So you do it.
Class. Catch me at it next year.
Right. So here's from
Do Panini do an industry conference?
I don't think certainly they shouldn't do anymore because they're on the way is burning money. You know, I imagine if you went to a Panini industry conference, it would kind of have a.
They had the VIP party at the Nationals. Not their version of that.
Everyone got COVID.
Oh yeah.
So today, Fanatics Collectibles, Fanatics Trading Cards and Collectible Business announced the appointment of Ken Turner as its first chief marketing officer.
I didn't hear anything about Josh Luber at this.
He's gone.
Is he gone? But they didn't officially. They kind of let him save face.
Yeah, they eased him out.
Because they didn't have to replace the chief vision officer because that was not really a position.
No, there's not a lot of people chomping at the bit to get into the chief vision officer role. In this newly created role, Turner will build out a best-in-class marketing organisation and oversee brand vision.
Sneaking it in there.
So that's Luber's old stomping ground.
It's just one of his side jobs now.
Yeah. Strategy and marketing efforts across the entire physical and digital collectibles portfolio, including the company's iconic cornerstone trading card brand, Topps. Turner will report directly to Fanatics Collectibles CEO Mike Mahan. Third time his name's been mentioned. We gotta get this guy on the show. Be a really tough. Be really tough to tell the CEO of Fanatics Collectibles that we don't do guests. Mike, listen, it's nothing personal.
It's not for you. We just don't do guests.
We just don't do guests.
A lot of people ask. A lot of people DM.
Mike, if we let you on,
it's going to open the floodgates.
It's going to open the floodgates.
Because a lot of people rate themselves up there with Mike.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really, you know.
We said we know you're on a different level, but
they don't know.
They don't know. So if you're wondering what kind of people do Fanatics hire to run the top of the organisation, this fella, Ken Turner, previously held the position of Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer at Red Bull North America.
Oh.
Where he was responsible for directing innovative programming to create premium experiences for consumers, spectators, and audiences. Okay.
We trust Red Bull. Max wins every year.
Red Bull, Max wins. They got RB Leipzig. They got RB Salzburg. They got the New York Red Bulls.
They have the one in Brazil.
Yeah. Bragantino.
Oh, he's so sharp.
You know. So this guy, I think, if he's in Red Bull, he's got a sports
brain.
He's got a sports brain. Sports marketing, he can do it. I have full faith.
Okay.
In Ken Turner, in a way I have to say I never did have with the previous chief vision officer.
Oh my god.
Right. So I probably missed loads of stuff from the conference.
There's one thing there that actually. Oh no, that's just the conference. My apologies.
What was it? What were you gonna say?
I was going to talk about something else. I unless you're going into your football week.
I was going to ask, do you want to move into your football week, or do you want to?
I have one more thing that you might have missed. I don't know if you missed it.
Let's hear it.
The golden auction, Jason.
You know, I saw that and I forgot to put it in.
The Lionel Messi 1-of-1 World Cup sticker, PSA 8, sold at golden auction, Jason, and it finished at $139,200.
Yeah.
Jason, that card was pulled. Do you know the story of that card?
No.
Pulled in a soccer equipment store in Virginia from a 69-cent packet. That's the ultimate rags to riches. So, you know, it's one of those. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it changed hands once. Someone might have bought it raw. I can't remember. I think the person who bought it, I don't think he graded it and then sold it. Maybe he did. It might have sold it raw. I can't remember. Someone could give us clarity on that. I can't remember. But anyway, it sold for $140,000. There's a chance it sold prior to that as a raw sticker for maybe $40,000 or something like that. I don't remember. But either way, it was pulled from a 69-cent packet, Jason. It was We got tagged by Sports Card Nonsense actually on Instagram when it was at 60,000 maybe.
Yeah.
And he said, "Where's this ending?" And I said, "It could do maybe 77,000."
You never expected this.
No, because I said, like, I was like, in fairness, Messi won the World Cup. It's the first time they did numbered cards. It's a 1/1. It's actually kind of beautiful because all the 1/1s from like Prism World Cup, this, that, and the other did huge numbers.
Yeah.
And it's like, this one is a sticker, and like World Cup stickers are such a heritage thing in Panini.
They were collectible
and
in themselves.
So for this to be a World Cup sticker,
yeah,
but it's also 1/1. It's also Messi winning it. I said this has potential to kind of go crazy. We don't really know. It's actually an unbelievable collectible piece. And sure enough, it went for a crazy amount. Crazy amount. And honestly, it's like, so this could be maybe like the passing of the guard.
Yes.
Was this the last great sticker? And great in probably the greatest way.
Or can I flip it?
Or could it be bringing?
Is this the first great sticker?
Oh yeah, but they're definitely going to continue with numbered stickers.
Yeah, this has basically
that could, you know what?
Yeah.
Not you, Siri. This is it. Like, you know when we're saying like, okay, in 2019-20, Camavinga's rookie sticker, like that is his rookie.
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't numbered cards back then, numbered stickers back then. If all Panini Foots going forward had numbered stickers, and then you're in this scenario where maybe 2016-17 Panini Foot actually had parallels in it, and there's a 1/1 Mbappe Panini Foot.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't even stand anywhere. Like, that's on a completely different stratosphere to a 2017-18 Topps Chrome.
That's right.
Wow.
So, pretty fantastical.
Great. That's something that I think isn't like, people are obviously paying a lot of attention to it, but that's something that can only be described as a stupidly big success. Panini first spoke about that at the National actually last year, that they were going to put those in World Cup stickers. We felt like they missed a beat because it was only the USA release of World Cup stickers.
Mm-hmm.
But by all accounts, impossible to say it wasn't a huge success.
It was an unqualified success.
And we've already seen numbered stickers in other products already. I think Topps might have them. It's basically, I think you're right, Jason. There's going to be more. Why not make more? Why not make numbered stickers?
This is another product category.
Facts.
You know, get rid of flagship, number the stickers.
Even like, yeah, the Topps Champions League Haaland sticker in the Salzburg kit. If there was 1/1 of that, Jason. Yes,
then we would be.
It'd be a different strategy. Yeah. Cool.
We'd have all those boxes of stickers back there.
They would be looking different.
Absolutely. Right, I don't have much for your football week this week. Just a couple of La Liga.
I had one more Hobby HQ.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The Bayern Munich team boxes came out.
Yeah.
You know those £25, cheap enough, cheap, cheerful.
Is this the wrong autograph thing?
No, I wouldn't stop your show for the wrong autograph.
Okay.
People in a lot of those boxes are pulling out white cardboard thick cards that are blank that seem to have been placed in there to prevent weighing.
Because there's memorabilia in those boxes.
So Topps, it appears that might have been the first tester for Topps to attack the weighing issue.
Brilliant.
Which we've seen the likes of Inception and other similar sets. Weighing is a big issue. So and I've seen 2 or 3 of them get pulled, Jason, and they're all of different thickness. So they're essentially just throwing out the weights fully. That way, instead of standardizing it, that way you can still maybe weigh and try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, they're just basically making it so random that there's no logic to it, and therefore you've successfully defeated the weighers.
The weighers. That's great.
You gotta love that.
That's positive.
Very positive.
Yes.
That's hearing complaints and issues and concerns and fixing it.
That is creating a sustainable ecosystem.
Wow.
In line with Fanatics. So you can see right from the Mike Mayhans of this world all the way down to whoever's doing the packing the boxes, you know, with the Bayern. It's there. It's there. It's there. Wow. I for one welcome our new Fanatics overlords.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So, okay, football week?
Absolutely.
Just wanted to do a bit of, I feel like we used to do a lot more scouting on this show than we do.
You're just sharp. Now if you want scouting, you just have to find Leaf.
Yeah.
They know all the players.
They do know all the players.
They know everybody.
Well, actually, somebody I was put a post on Twitter the other day about the Premier League. I'll see if I can find it. Just, I know it's probably gone. Okay, here we go. Right, because there was this great chart on Twitter about the net spend of transfer fees from the Premier League versus the other of Europe's top leagues, and how, like, just over time the Premier League's just grown, you know, massively, and the rest of them stayed relatively the same. And I was saying, considering this is the amount of talent being pulled in the Premier League, it's amazing that Panini products for Premier League don't do well. You know, people are throwing out some of their theories, and I just wanted to share them because it comes into what I'm about to say. So, Liam from Sports Cumbria says, I think it comes down to a few things: overproduction and lack of well-researched rookies. Even when they get decent rookies, they never have a rookie auto. One thing that Panini and Topps need to get better at because they manage it in the US sports fine. And then Simon says, you could definitely question some of Leafs' claims about how their roster will all be stars, but they're getting a lot of first autos at the moment. And that's true. We criticise Leaf a lot. But the reality is they're doing the work that Thompson Panini don't seem interested in doing.
That's true.
Which is going and getting the autographs.
Of youngsters.
But
they, in fairness, on the flip side, they have to do that. That's all they have.
No, I know. Yeah, that's they have to put in the hard yards. Thompson Panini probably don't see an incentive for doing that. But one youngster that's making an impact in Spain this season for Celta Vigo is Gabri Veiga, and there's a great journalist, Alexandra Johnson, who covers Celta very well, Swedish journalist, and little thread about Gabri Veiga, who is nicknamed El Niño de Perino, which rhymes. I love a nickname that rhymes. So he has 8 goals and 3 assists and 22 appearances during his first season as a first team player at Celta Vigo, who are not a smashing team for anyone who didn't know. The only kind of player that traditionally posts numbers like that is Iago Aspas for Celta Vigo. Gabri Veiga is a midfielder, born just outside of Vigo in O Perino in 2002. Gabri Veiga grew up a Celta fan. I'm reading now from Alexandra Johnson's thread. He said that he found football by being curious about a pumpkin as a small child and decided to try and kick it. And from there on, he was looking for balls to kick all over the place. Before arriving at Celta, he played for Santa Maria and Vigo, a club well known for its development because it's developed players like Iago Aspas, Bryce Mendes, Ruben Blanco, etc., etc. So he rises through the first team. 2019, everything changes. His physical growth caught up with the maturity he already had. He started the summer preseason with the club's B team, and he stood out, resulting in him getting a chance to play several games with the B team in Segunda División B, catching attention and getting his debut for the Spanish under-18s. Anyway, cut to 2020, still a youth team player. He gets his first team debut under Oscar Garcia, becoming the 500 player to represent Celta Vigo in La Liga, and then he gets promoted to the senior team, where he's now playing all the time. And in the space of a few months, he's gathered interest from the likes of Manchester United, Arsenal, Real Madrid. There's a stat here. Celta Vigo's Gabri Veiga is the first midfielder born in 2002 or before to have been involved in 10 plus goals in the top 5 European leagues this season. 7 goals and 3 assists. So, I mean,
hesitation.
I'm just trying to remember how old Jamal Musiala is. That's all.
I can pull it up.
I'm
What age is he?
He's 20.
Jamal Musiala was born in 2003. So you're saying that might be wrong? Wrong facts? Wrong stats?
Celta Vigo's Gabri Veiga is the first midfielder born in 2002 or before to have been involved. Born in 2002 or before. What?
That's a weird way to say that.
I think it means it should be
after.
2002 or later.
Yeah, that's obviously what they mean.
But then what about Jamal Musiala? How many goals has he been in scored?
That might be forcing him into being a forward. Maybe they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to admit.
Okay.
That their boy wasn't quite.
Yeah. What
they want him to be.
Anyway, he made his under-21 national debut in November, and he's had eyes on him from Arsenal, United, several others. The buyout clause is only 40 million euros.
But Koku, how many does he have?
He's not a midfielder.
Ah, sorry.
He's not a midfielder.
I get confused.
Anyway, basically,
El Nino.
Usually when the La Liga checklists come out, it's like, who's the rookie? So at least we have a good rookie for La Liga this season, Gabri Veiga. Watch out for him.
Do you think he's in select?
He must be.
Is the select checklist out now?
No.
If he's in select with a nice rookie, that would be...
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Fairly nice, yeah.
Because it's rare that you get like a good
set, good rookie.
Good set, good rookie.
Good license.
And for a team that's like, you could buy into Celta breaks relatively cheaply. Well, not anymore, but...
Not after you just blew the lid on that, Mr. Flynn.
Also, do you remember Eze Abde, who has his full name is much longer, more difficult to say, Moroccan young fella. He scored a fantastic solo goal against Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey semi-final yesterday. And he's had maybe 3 goals his last 4 games or something. But he's like one of those rookies from 21-22. He's in a Barca kit in Chrome and in Stadium Club and all that. Went to the World Cup in Morocco, didn't really make an impact, although Morocco had a fantastic World Cup. But I just wanted to say good news if you're holding Eze Abde cards, because he's starting to perform a little bit for Osasuna, and potentially they're going to have a Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid or Barcelona, so you might be able to get out of those cards.
You know, it kind of reminds me of Xavi Simons.
Yes.
Kind of was at PSG, had nice rookies, didn't get respect, went to, I think, PSV, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's performing really well, getting a lot of hype again. So
Can I just say,
people are not comprehending that soccer players are very non-linear in their development, and I'm really excited because there is going to be, I know you're ripping through that, Jason, just one sec, there is going to be a situation where in 5 years, 10 years, we're looking back at 2020 and we're looking back at 2021 Chrome products, or some Panini products or whatever, and we have rookies that are numbered that have been undervalued for 5 years and suddenly are crazy. And I'm just thinking of the likes of Luka Modric or the likes of Harry Kane.
Anyone that's played for Spurs.
The likes of Gareth Bale. that there is going to be some gems along the way. I don't know who they are, but there is going to be some gems, and I'm kind of excited for that.
This got sent back to me like a year later in the post.
What the hell?
I sold it on eBay.
I remember you having the Xavi Simons. You also had a 1-of-1, didn't you?
Yeah, the 1-of-1 went and didn't come back.
It didn't come back. He sent this one back.
But that one just came back in the post, but like a year later.
And so do you have any of the info for the guy?
No, it's all deleted on eBay.
That happened to you twice. Jason once sold, I think, a museum box, and it came back to him months later and he didn't have the eBay information.
I don't know what's going on. Apparently I have the stuff, I had the kind of stuff on my eBay that people buy, but it's like
no one ever bothers them. What
kind of audience have I got? Like
if this got sent back to him, if this got sent back to Jason, this is so funny. People are going to go fuming. Especially the American listeners. The heavy eBay listeners are going to be going mad. Jason shipped this out a year ago. Plus, probably.
Yeah.
And whoever bought it, it never reached them. And they also never bothered to annoy Jason over the fact that it never arrived.
Yeah.
And that also happened to Jason with a Champions League museum box.
Yeah.
Jason somehow finds the eBay buyers that just spend money and don't even care. Whereas everyone else gets the people who they spend the money, and as soon as they spend it, it's probably a Sunday. They're like, is that arriving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Jason gets away with that. So
my inventory is the kind of thing that attracts eccentric millionaires.
Yeah, you have the stuff nobody wants.
So
that's so funny. His stock has gone up. It's probably worth more now.
Probably is.
Than when you sold it.
Xavi Simons rookies Futera, numbered 18 of 35.
That's crazy.
So that's a weird little thing. I'm gonna put it back in its little thing. Anyway, so that's all I had for this week. Did you have anything else, Enzo?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. United won a trophy.
Yeah, covered that.
Did we?
Yeah.
They beat West Ham, was it?
We put a pic.
Garnacho scored a great goal. That was kind of good for the rookie class this
year. He did.
That goal was unbelievable.
That's right.
Arsenal are doing it in the league.
The Gabriel Martinelli
1-of-1
set a new record.
There we go. That's also very important.
He's hit a bit of form, and his 1-of-1 went for $16,000.
Congratulations to whoever created Merlin Chrome, and also congratulations to anyone that went deep on a 1-of-1 Merlin Chrome rookie instead of being like, there was a sticker the year before.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why.
It's going to be. It went for 16,000. I believe.
Yeah, 16,000. Anyway, and Martinelli's hitting a good bit of form at the minute as well.
Arsenal top of the league.
Arsenal top of the league.
Like they could. It's 13 games left, 5-point lead. That's crazy. Could they do it?
Man City and Newcastle playing at the weekend. The Oil Club.
Oil Classico.
The Oil Classico. Right.
Crazy.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Only top of the league. People drop points around them, Jason. I think it's. Is it a 12-point lead now or 15?
Beat Spal last night, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you see there was an image of one of our players with just blood?
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh my god. This is
Warriors.
It's getting real. Why can't I? What's going on? Oh wait. I just want to. This is an important roundup. We are 12 points clear. 12 points clear, Jason.
How many games left?
I believe 9.
Right.
38 and we're on 27. 11 games left. My apologies. 11 games left. And I might actually, Jason, I haven't even told you this yet. I might be at a game.
That's exciting.
Yeah, April the 10th. So that game is... No, not April the 10th. My apologies. That's March. Sorry, yeah, April the 10th. April 10th. Match day 32. Frosinone host Get this.
Yeah.
Ascoli.
Oh, lovely.
And do you know why Ascoli is important? Federico Dionisi plays for them.
Certainly he does.
Former legend. Anyway, we won't get into all that. But I might be out of office, Jason, for a few days.
No problem. Take all the time you need. All right. Have a good weekend. Back on Monday. Oh, let us know how we look and sound.
And check the eBay auction, people.
Oh, and check the eBay auction. And should we do an email about the eBay auction?
Probably should. That's very smart. You're a good man.
All
We
right.
also have an affiliate program. Did you email people about that, Jason?
I didn't.
That could be... Maybe it's too much emailing.
Well, they're always welcome to unsubscribe.
Oh my god. But when we look at who unsubscribes...
Oh, we're also only 50 subscribers on YouTube away from 1,000.
So?
So
Do you want something for that, Jason?
I'm just thinking,
You're thinking that...
if we all put our heads together.
If we all put our heads together here, there might be... We're 51. 51 subs away from 1,000 people.
Yeah. But I tell you what, if they get us to 999,
That's enough.
I'll find the one.
You'll find the one.
Yeah.
You'll do the work.
I'll do the work to get the extra one. I just need to get the 999.
I reckon if you just edit it a little bit, Jason, we might get...
I edit. Excuse me, you keep putting images here. I edit. I have to watch the show now every week.
Oh my god.
Twice a week.
Oh my
It's a
god.
nightmare.
What a disaster.
Trapped in a prison
So
of my
Jason,
own
you can
making.
tell us how we sound and look.
Yeah, but I, you know.
You want to crowdsource that feedback?
Yeah. Okay.